when online shopping is not ideal. There are a number of distinct advantages to online shopping. Some of these advantages include the ability to shop at a convenient time, a potential for cost savings, the ability to shop at stores around the world, and the ability to find rare collectible items. While these advantages draw many consumers to online shopping, there are also some situations in which shopping online is not the best option for all consumers. This article will discuss some of these situations, such as shopping for clothing online, shopping for decorative items, and shopping for used items. Although some consumers may be able to shop for these types of items online, there are some consumers who will always have difficulty shopping for these types of items online. Shopping for clothing online. Shopping for clothing online is often difficult. This is because consumers are used to being able to try on items in traditional stores before making a purchase. The ability to try clothing items on before making a purchase is so important because it allows the consumer to evaluate the size, fit, material, and color of the garment before making a decision about whether or not to make the purchase. Although some consumers may be able to make decisions about purchasing clothing items easily without trying the item on, the majority of consumers will not be able to make these decisions easily based solely on an image and a product description. While shopping for clothing online is not always easy, the upside to this type of purchase is making returns on clothing is usually a fairly simple process. Clothing is light and relatively easy to ship, so as a result there is usually not a substantial cost in returning clothing items. This ease of shipping often makes consumers more likely to make clothing purchases online, even though they are not sure how well the item will fit. Shopping for decorative items online. Shopping for furniture and decorative items online is another area in which consumers may wish to avoid online shopping. They may browse online retailers to get ideas about the types of products they want and the costs of these items, but in many cases it is wise to make these purchases in a traditional store as opposed to an online retailer. Consider purchasing bulky pieces of furniture such as couches, beds, or tables. These items can be rather expensive to ship, and the cost of having these items shipped can significantly add to the overall cost of the item. Although the consumer may pay a delivery charge when purchasing furniture from a traditional store, this fee is usually considerably lower than the cost of having the item shipped. Also, consumers have the option of avoiding delivery fees if they are capable of transporting the item themselves. Shopping for furniture and decorative items online can also be difficult because the consumer may want to see these items in person before making a decision. This is important because seeing the item in person enables the consumer to see the color, feel the texture, and make any necessary measurements, which will help to ensure the item is a good fit for the home. Shopping for used items online. Shopping for used items online can also be difficult. This is because the consumer may want to evaluate the item carefully for wear and functionality before making a purchase. Although the seller may provide photos and a description of the item for sale, these images and words may not fully describe the product for sale. Although this may be completely unintentional on behalf of the seller, there are also situations in which the seller will attempt to misrepresent the item deliberately to deceive potential buyers. Online shoppers may find a variety of great used items for sale at excellent prices, but care should always be taken with these purchases to ensure the item is described accurately. Consumers who purchase used items online are advised to ask questions and ask for additional photos of the item if necessary.